In question number 12, if 8 men can do a job in 12 days, men are 8 and they are completing a job in 12 days, how long will 24 men take to complete it in how many days? Men are 8 and days are 12. Less men, 12 days. If the men are 24, obviously then the days will be decreased. So what would be the proportion variation over here? There will be inverse variation. In question number 12, you can write, if men are 8 and days are 12, two quantities that if men are 8 and days are 12, so how many days? If 24 men, then how many days? X days means you can say the days are required in how many days they can complete their task. So here you can see the men are increased and the days will decrease. So here is inverse variation. 24 men divided by x days, 8 days, is equal to 12 days divided by the required days. So you can here x is required amount is in denominator, so we will cross multiply it over here. Here we will write it as 24x. You can see x will be multiplied over here, this 8 will be multiplied over here, and 24 will be divided on the other side of the equal. 12 is already here, so 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So the 24 men can complete a task in 4 days. They'll complete the task in 4 days. If 6 men can do a piece of work in 20 days, how many extra men should engage to do this job in 15 days? Days are decreased, the number of men will be increased. So here is again inverse variation. In number 14, a man left his savings for rupees 2500,000 to his wife, 2 daughters and a son. Find the value of the share that each received. In question number 14, it's of another type of sharing. So the total amount that he left, that was 2500,000. So as you know that widow's share is 1/8. The widow's share is 1/8. The son of share is twice, and the share of sons is twice, and the share of daughters is single, and the share of widow is 8th part. So first they will the wife will be given 1/8 part of the amount that was left, 250,000. So we will multiply it 1 divided by 8 multiply by 250,000. So these will be cancelled like this. So widow's share will be 31,250 rupees. The remaining amount from 250,000 minus this 31,000, remaining amount is this one. As you know that there is 1 share for son and 2 shares for daughters. So how many sons? There is 1 son. And how many daughters? 2 daughters. They are 1 plus 1, 2 shares, and the share of son is 2. Means the son will have 2 shares and the daughter will have 1 share. So 2 daughters will have 2 shares. Sum of ratios, you have to make the sum. 2 plus 2, 4. Share of 1 son, 2 divided by this 4, that is will be multiplied by the remaining amount. So that will become 109,000 rupees. This is the share of son. And how to find the son share of daughters? That is also 2 divided by 4, and the other amount, the share of 2 daughters is 109,375. So this is the share of both daughters, but both daughters have also divided into two equal parts, so they will divide them by 2. So the share of daughter will be 54,687.5 rupees for each daughter. In question number 15, Mr. Latif left a property for rupees 7,500,000. His family had to pay off a debt of rupees 50,000. Means from this amount, first task that they have to do, that was to pay the amount of 50,000 as a debt. The rest money was distributed to his two sons. How many sons? Two sons. Means one son will have 2 shares and the other son will also have the 2 shares, and the daughter will have only 1 share. How much did each child receive? How much will they receive? Here you can see 2 sons, that they will have 2 shares for one son, 2 share for second one son, and the 1 share for one daughter. And the debt that they have to pay, that is 50,000 rupees. So you can see, first thing that they have to do, total amount was 100,000 rupees. So the 50,000 will be subtracted from this one. Share of 2 sons, 2 plus 2, that is 4, and the share of one daughter, that is 1. First thing that you have to find the sum of ratios like this, and then the share of daughter, that is 1/5. 1 divided by sum of ratios multiplied that by the total amount, and the share of sons, that is the share of sons divided by the sum of ratios multiplied by the amount, that is 700,000. So that will be after cancellation obtained. Now come for question number 16. You have to divide the this profit among 3 partners. Second, with the ratio 2, 3 and 7. You can do that by finding out the sum of ratios, then the share of first partner, share of second partner, share of third partner, dividing by the sum of ratios. In the same way, you can solve out the other 2 questions in the same way, and after solving these you are able to complete exercise number 6 and also the question number 1, 2 and 3 by the help of definitions, and also from the practice of your questions you are able to solve the other questions.